Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Cloud Deep Dive. In today's video, we will talk about AWS Direct Connect Gateway. If you're new to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. And if you want to connect with me on the LinkedIn, you can scan this QR code to connect with me. Talking about AWS Direct Connect Gateway, let's talk about the private VIF and what challenges we had in that. So to create a private VIF, like I covered in my earlier video, you will create a virtual private interface over your DirectNet connections, which will end or terminate at virtual private gateway. And that virtual private gateway will be associated or attached to your VPC. You have second VPC, you create second virtual private gateway in the same region, and you create that connection. Now, what if I have a VPC in a different region, and that region like here is US West 1, and but my direct connection is in US East 1. So can I create a virtual private interface for that? No, I cannot, because virtual private interface can only connect your VGW in the same region where your direct connection is located. So in this case, my VPC or VGW location or region is different than my direct connection location, so it's not allowed. So how we solve this challenge? We can use Direct Connect Gateway. So Direct Connect Gateway is a globally available resource. When you create it, is kind of global and you can access it from any region. In this case, I have my VGW in a different region. So what I can do, I can associate these VGWs with the Direct Connect, and then I can create a virtual private interface, which is private VIF, by using this Direct Connect Gateway, and then I can access these VPCs. There's a limit. At the time of the recording, you can only attach 20 virtual private gateways with this DirectNet gateway. If you have this virtual private gateway in a different account, still you can use the DirectNet gateway to associate it. So you can associate your virtual private gateway to the DirectNet gateway in a different account, and that's how you can scale it to the multiple region and across your different accounts as well. Next, let's talk about how you associate this virtual private gateway with DirectNet gateway. So for that, you'll go to your DirectNet console where you'll open your virtual private gateways. It will list all the virtual private gateways available under your account. Here on the top, you can see it's global. So it will list all the virtual private gateways from all the regions. Then you can select the virtual private gateway which you want to associate, uh, and then click on the associate DirectNet gateway. After that, you will select the account. If you want to associate this virtual private gateway with the DirectNet gateway, which is in the same account, you will choose the DirectNet gateway ID. And if you want to announce any routes, you will put the allowed prefix list. If you want that your DirectNet gateway is in a different account, so your virtual private gateway suppose in account 1 and your DirectNet gateway is in account 2, you can provide that ID of the DirectNet gateway, and then you can provide the account number of the DirectNet gateway and allowed prefix. That's how you can associate with the DirectNet gateway in a different account. Now we talked about, like, you have a limit of 20 virtual private gateways which you can associate with a DirectNet gateway, but sometimes the customers have more than 20 VPCs, like hundreds of VPCs across their different regions and different account, which need to be communicated or which need to uh, access resources from your on-prem environment. For those scenarios, we can use transit gateway. Like I mentioned earlier in my video where I covered a transit gateway or transit virtual interface, you can have 5,000 attachments you can attach with the transit gateway. So you can scale it to multiple or thousands of VPCs. So in this case, what we'll do, we'll have multiple VPC associated with the transit gateway. We'll associate the transit gateway with the DirectNet gateway, and then we'll create a transit VIF. At the time of the recording, you can only attach 6 transit gateways with the DirectNet gateway. If I do the math, then you can have 6 times 5,000, then 30,000 attachments or 30,000 VPCs you can use or attach to the transit gateway, 6 transit gateway, then to DirectNet gateway, and those can communicate with your on-prem resources. Now, if you have your VPCs in a different region, you follow the same process. You have your transit gateway, attach those VPC with the transit gateway, and associate your transit gateway with the TrackNet gateway. And the same transit WIF can be used to access those resources. If you run out of your, uh, if you hit the limit of your transit gateway to TrackNet gateway association, suppose you already use 6 of those transit gateways and you need to have the seventh as well. So one of the way you can use it, you can create the peering between two transit gateways and use the seventh one through it. If you have your VPCs or transit gateway in a different account, you can use that as well. So the same process, you will associate the transit gateway with the DirectNet gateway across account, and after that you should be able to use the same transit WIF to connect to VPC resources through on-prem. Next, let's see how you will associate the transit gateway with the DirectNet gateway. You will go to the DirectNet page where you will check the transit gateway. Again, this is a global page where you will see all the transit gateways from all the regions. You will open the particular transit gateway which you want to associate with your direct connect gateway. And here you will select the direct connect gateway ID and provide the prefix list which you want to announce to your on-prem. If you want to associate this transit gateway with the DirectNet gateway of a different account, then similarly, what we talked during the VGW association, you will provide the Direct Connect gateway ID, you will provide the account number of the DirectNet gateway and allowed prefix, and then you can associate it with the DirectNet gateway of a different account as well. So if you have multiple connections across different regions, so suppose you have one connection through US East 1, another from US West 1, you can use the same DirectNet gateway to terminate those connections, and behind that you can have your transit gateways associated with that. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Hope you enjoyed it and liked the video. If you like, please hit the like button, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, folks. Bye.